Hi, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This reading is, what does he or she want to happen between you? So we've got 4 sets of cards today. Set of cards number 1 is the pink shimmering stone. Set of cards number 2 is the amber. Set of cards number 3 is the unicorn point stone. And set of cards number 4 is the cerise crystal cluster stone. So take some time to tune into the energies of the sets of cards to see which one resonates with you the most. As you're doing so, I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It really has helped me to grow my channel. Thank you so much. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. And if you would like additional readings every single week, which are exclusive to my email subscribers, then please sign up using the link below this video. So this is set of cards number 1, which is the pink shimmering stone. And this is the Masquerade Mardi Gras playing card. So what does this person want to happen between you both? So you have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have, what does she think of me? Honesty is important. This is true love. I'm healing family issues. And let's make a fresh start. Okay, so this person definitely wants a second chance with you. They want a fresh start, a new beginning. They want a reconciliation. I'm feeling as though this person was very defensive in the past, or they had their walls up. There may have been some kind of dynamic going on where they didn't feel ready to be with you, and you may have been trying to rush things or speed them up, or ask them where you stand, ask them how they felt, and they struggled to express how they felt. They struggled to be open and vulnerable with you. This 7 of Wands is also saying they're trying to stand strong, and I feel as though they're trying to hold on to your connection even despite the difficulties that have happened in the past. They're still trying to not be defeated, basically. They could have these huge worries that it's completely over between you, but they're still trying to stand strong. They're trying to hold on. But there was definitely a sense of defensiveness. They want to work with you. They want to cooperate with the 3 of Pentacles. They want you to recognize that they are putting in work to heal themselves. This may be behind the scenes. They may have been doing a lot of things, but because they were wearing masks, or they were kind of hiding or running away from you at the same time, you couldn't fully see all the effort that they were putting in. Spirit is saying that some of them, they really were doing a lot of healing work. But to you, it may have seemed as though they weren't really doing much. But for them, it was a big deal. Like, this person has a lot of wounds, and you may have been getting frustrated with them, thinking that they should be doing more, giving more, expressing more. But to them, they were already like putting in a lot of work, stepping out of their comfort zone and doing the small things that they were doing. To them it was a big deal, or they were working hard behind the scenes. They're wanting you to see them in a good light again. They may feel as though they're in the doghouse right now, and they're wanting you to forgive them and have this recognition of them again. But they want to cooperate, want to work together. There's a deep spiritual aspect here within your connection. It could say that your higher selves are always working together. Your souls are always in some kind of union. Eight of Swords. So yeah, this person has felt stuck. They want to be able to move forward, or they feel like your connection is stuck right now. There's a stalemate going on, or some kind of Mexican standoff. Who's going to make the first move? Who's going to communicate first? Whatever's going on, they're wanting this healing. They're wanting the healing of the blocks. This may have been what they were working on behind the scenes, healing anything that was blocking them from being able to align with the vibration of love, anything that was blocking you both from being able to be together. And, you know, I feel like this is a mirror connection, so I don't feel like it's just this person who had like wounds and blocks and illusions that were blocking the connection in the 3D. I feel like it's both of you. But yeah, they're wanting things to move forward. They're wanting this stalemate to be resolved, or if there's like coldness within the connection, they're really wanting and hoping that you're going to warm up to them again, give them a second chance. Three of Swords. Yeah, they felt a lot of heartbreak. Some of you may have walked away from this person or created space, or you're not communicating. There's no contact. And they feel a lot of heartbreak from that. They may have even felt a sense of betrayal. You may have felt this heartbreak. You may have felt this betrayal from them as well. I feel like because you're mirror connections and your souls agreed to heal the same core wounds of abandonment, rejection, all the wounds to do with betrayal, I feel like you've both triggered these wounds within each other. Like this, there may have been third-party situations. Maybe this person chose someone else. Maybe you chose someone else. Maybe you both did. Maybe you both went your separate ways. It's triggered up heartbreak and a sense of betrayal within both of you. But I feel like it had to happen. There was likely an unhealthy dynamic going on between you both, where you were kind of holding on to each other, but you weren't fully revealing your true selves or being authentic, or there wasn't an opportunity for a true like emotional vulnerability or emotional intimacy. Like there was some kind of block preventing you from fully being together, but there's a sense that you were both kind of holding on to each other in that unhealthy dynamic, which meant your true soul needs weren't being met on all levels. And so there was some kind of betrayal or tower moment that's caused you to go your separate ways. I feel like perhaps you were both trying to subconsciously avoid like this wound of rejection, betrayal, heartbreak. But there's definitely a sense that your souls agreed for you both to experience that wound, because, you know, it's really caused you to face that fear. It's caused that wound to come up into your conscious awareness. It's come into the light so it can be healed and released by coming into the truth. Like that fear of betrayal and heartbreak was being harbored like but just below the surface, and it had to come up in order to be released. Otherwise it would have remained in the subconscious, blocking you in fear from opening your hearts. So the Two of Wands, this person wants to bridge the gap between you. There may be physical distance. You may live in different countries, but they want to bridge the gap. They may still be feeling a little bit stuck in the current circumstances. They may be afraid that you're not going to be receptive to them if they reach out to you. And so they're daydreaming about you from afar. They may be wondering how they can approach you. They may be wondering if you're going to communicate to them. I feel like they're still in this place of going through that heartbreak, and like they weren't expecting you to walk away is what I'm feeling. And there's the Knight of Cups. So they're wanting to express their feelings for you. They have this deep romantic love. They're wanting to be confident and actually be able to offer you this love and offer you what you truly deserve. Some of them may have like insecurities or feel as though they don't have enough to offer you. So in a sense, they may have been being cruel to be kind by holding back and not coming forward because they felt like they couldn't give you what you truly deserved. But they're wanting to be able to communicate their feelings to you. But I do feel like this is a struggle for them. And underneath that is honesty is important. So there may have been some betrayal to do with not being honest, not being upfront about what was going on in their life or how they were feeling or something like that. Some overall energy of just a lack of true communication. It's created a lot of havoc in your relationship. They want this Two of Cups. This is the relationship, the union, the balanced partnership. In the traditional tarot, it shows the man reaching out and touching the woman's cup in this card. So again, this is another energy of them. They're really thinking about how they can reach out, communicate their truth. They're very worried that you're not going to be receptive to that, but this is what they're wanting. That's why they're partly stuck right now, because they're worried about whether they're still ready or not. Like, this person couldn't force themselves to be ready, and you couldn't force yourself to be ready if you were both out of alignment with that love vibration. Ten of Cups, again, this is a happy relationship card. This is having it all. This person wants the happy relationship, maybe children, a nice home. They want this to be the conclusion, the happy partnership with you, a balanced partnership. And what they're wanting is to be this Knight of Swords. They're wanting to fight for your connection. They're wanting to race forward and communicate their truth. This is all about communicating authentically. And there's a lot of like speed and energy. That's what they're wanting. I'm not sure if they're feeling ready for that, but that's what they're wishing. They're wishing they felt ready. What does she think of me? So yeah, this is a major concern for them right now. They may have felt as though they let you down. They may have felt like they let themselves down, and they're worried that you're seeing them in a bad light. They may feel as though they've been foolish and things like that. They may be embarrassed about what's happened. And yeah, honesty is important. So this person struggles to express their truth, and at the core of that is because they don't feel good enough. So they've felt like they've had to wear masks and be what they thought you wanted them to be what they think other people would want them to be, or things like that. Seeking approval, seeking validation outside of themselves rather than having that self-love. So this is all, to me, is saying it's all centered around insecurity. They know that this is true love. They feel that deep spiritual bond. So even if things haven't been working out in the 3D, they know that you're their soulmate or their twin flame or a soul family member. They know that the love never dies. No matter what's happened, the love is true. I'm healing family issues. So yeah, there's a lot of childhood wounds or inner child wounds going on here that were playing out within your connection. A lot of triggering, a lot of fears coming up, and a fear of stepping out into the unknown. A lot of energy of this person trying to protect themselves, and again it can be vice versa, or both of you in that energy as well. Let's make a fresh start. This is what they want. They want a new beginning. They want a reconciliation. They're wanting forgiveness. They're wanting to turn over a brand new leaf. So I'm going to look much more deeply into this and what's going to happen between you in a Vimeo reading. And that's going to be a tarot card and a charm reading as well. So I'm going to look into how this person's feeling, what they want, what actions they're going to take, and what's going to happen between you. So the link to that Vimeo reading is below this video in the description box. So I hope to see you there. I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you over on Vimeo. So this is set of cards number 2, which is the Amber. And this is the Donut Lovers playing cards. So what does this person want to happen between you both? So, you have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have everything's falling apart. Let's move these all up. My heart is broken. I screwed up. Help me. And let's make it happen. So what does this person want to happen between you? They want a new beginning. They're wanting a fresh start. They're wanting a reconciliation. They're wanting you to forgive them because they feel like they screwed up in some way and it caused everything to fall apart, created a lot of heartbreak for them. This person may have made a foolish decision. So Queen of Swords, they're wanting to express their truth. They're wanting to be authentic with you. They're wanting to feel as though they have the confidence just to be their true selves. I feel like this person wore masks, or they just didn't know how to express how they felt. They may have felt extremely worried or anxious or nervous about communicating their truth because of a deep fear of rejection. Like this person didn't feel good enough is what I'm sensing. The Queen of Swords, you may have spoken your truth to them. You may have been very direct, very honest. If they screwed up, you may have told them exactly where to go and what you thought. But overall, I'm feeling as though you were the one that was much more comfortable just being very communicative and opening up and telling this person how you truly felt. And I feel like this intimidated them to some degree. Like this may not have been their kind of style at all. I'm just noticing this messy but delicious. So yeah, there was definitely messy communication, but there was this irresistible pull to this person, and they were irresistibly felt this magnetic chemistry, magnetic pull towards you. What they want is to be able to be like you. Like, they feel inspired by your openness, by your authenticity, by your abilities to communicate how you're feeling, your directness. They're wanting to be direct, but I feel like that's what they mostly struggle with. So I feel like that's what caused this to mess up, like them screw up, everything's fallen apart. Help me. So yeah, they really look up to you. They see you as like their rock. You're an inspiration to them, but they feel out of their league, or they feel out of their depth because you're very communicative of how you feel. You're very direct. And I feel like there's someone who has gone through their life in general feeling like they had to hide their true self because they didn't feel like they were accepted, or maybe they weren't accepted for their true self when they were growing up or something like that. And so it became their pattern. It became a subconscious pattern for their own self-preservation, for their own self-protection. And I feel like meeting you has really like taken them out of their comfort zone. Like, it threatens to shatter that comfort zone. If they go towards you, it really threatens like the ego aspect that tries to protect us. But the ego, you know, is based on a lot of illusion. And I feel like there's a deep soul connection here, which is about, you know, healing those illusions. So a lot of triggers have happened. And this person had major fears of abandonment and rejection, and they've made you feel that way as well. You may have felt rejected by them. A lot of wounds have come up. I feel like this is a soul contract, like you're both supposed to work on those deep core wounds and really have to face them, rather than, you know, subconsciously keeping those fears stuck below the surface in the subconscious, because that's what's been blocking you both from being able to fully open your heart, to align with love, the fear. So there's this 5 of Cups. So they're wanting for you to be together. They feel like they've lost you, or that they hope that they haven't. They feel like they've lost a certain aspect. Like, you may have had some kind of dynamic between you both. You may have been communicating. You may have had some form of relationship in the 3D before, but now they feel like they've lost that and they're missing that. But I feel within your connection, this unhealthy dynamic had to be lost in order for you both to face your fears, both face the wounds, heal them, release any codependency that you had with each other, in order to align with your true selves, align with the self-love, align with knowing your worth as individuals and not looking too much to each other on the outside for that love and validation and approval, giving yourselves that. So that's why this whole everything's falling apart. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, the connection will always remain true, always remain strong, because it's a deep soul connection. Some of you will need to move on from this person in the 3D, because you may not be contracted to be compatible in the 3D. But for some of you, you know, you had to release the things that weren't working in order for you to be able to come back into a union in the 3D. So this is the card in the traditional tarot where the person's focused on 3 cups that are spilt over. They feel like the contents is lost, but they don't realize that there's two cups that are still upright behind them. And that's the 2 of Cups card, which has come out here, which is the happy relationship. So the things that weren't serving had to be lost, had to be let go of. And I feel like the universe may have stepped in and created some kind of tower moment, because you were holding on to each other in some unhealthy ways too tightly. So 3 of Cups. This could be an element of a third party situation. It could be that this person chose someone else, or you chose someone else. or both of you are with different people now, or something like that. It could be that this person was choosing like drinking, socializing, some kind of distractions from this deep heart awakening. Because when we have a deep heart awakening from a really powerful connection, it does mean that everything that's blocking us from aligning with that love vibration comes up to the surface. So that means all the fears, all the wounds, all the illusions, the ego identity, the ego fears losing itself. It fears losing the grip it has on the person. So that's the part of us that makes us go into self-preservation mode, and it's very self-destructive. So there was definitely some third-party energy. It could have been someone else. It could have been anything that was blocking this person from truly aligning with their soul, which would have brought them closer to being authentic, closer to you. But this also can mean reconciliation, celebration. That's what they're wanting with you. They're wanting to come back together, because there is the Two of Cups here as well. This is the happy relationship. In the traditional tarot, it shows the man reaching out and touching the woman's cup. So this person wants to communicate how they feel. They want a second chance. They want to be with you in a balanced relationship, because the Six of Cups is also a reconciliation card. To me, this is the soulmate card. Someone from your past returning to your life. This can be past lives as well. They're wanting it, you know, in the traditional tarot, it shows the two children. They want to align with their soul. They want to align with their purity. You know, when we're young children, we don't have these fears. We're fearless. You know, we trust in our worthiness. We trust in the universe. They want to return to that energy so that they can return to you. They want to overcome their fears and everything that's been blocking them. They feel a lot of healing energy. They feel very uplifted. They feel a lot of innocence and just deep, pure love. Not just in a romantic way, but in a soul family kind of way. There's a lot of inner child healing that's happening within your connection. It's very intense. Three of Wands. So they're waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for divine timing to bring you both back together. They may be waiting to hear from you, or waiting for some kind of sign that you're going to be receptive to them, you know, wanting this second chance with you, receptive to them reaching out. But overall, I feel they're waiting for the divine timing. They're waiting to be able to board that boat that's due to come in to the harbour. I do feel there is divine timing involved here. So it's not just a matter of this person like making a move on you. There is the divine timing. Like, they cannot force themselves to be ready before they are. They cannot force you to be ready before you are, kind of thing. There needs to be like an energetic alignment. So Four of Wands. This is the twin flame card. This is a marriage card. They're wanting to move your connection forward into a deeper level of commitment. They're wanting a firm foundation to be built between you. They're wanting that celebration. In the traditional tarot, it shows a celebration is going on, and it also reminds me of the soul family cheering you on as you go through that gateway or a checkpoint on your soul's journey together. A new level of the ascension of your connection. So it's interesting because this has the celebration, and the Three of Cups can be a celebration as well. So they're wanting to be happy. They're wanting to do the right thing in terms of creating that firm foundation between you both. Queen of Cups. They're hoping that you have an open heart and you're going to be receptive to them basically coming back into your life, receptive and still open to the possibility of being with this person, communicating with this person. Two of Wands. So this is them daydreaming about you. They're wanting to bridge the gap. Again, it could be another card of waiting for that ship to come in. There may be physical distance, like you may live in different countries, some of you. They're really wanting there to be closeness between you, wanting you to come back together. There's still an element of they're hesitant, they're worried about what you're going to think, or there's still some kind of energy that they're still kind of stuck in whatever energy that was blocking them originally and created this Tower moment. There's still an energy of that, but they're feeling very passionate towards you. They are wanting that passionate new beginning. They're wanting to feel confident to go after their goals and dreams when it comes to being with you, because they have the Knight of Swords as well. This is them fighting for the connection. This is about movement, communication. They're wanting to be authentic. They're really wanting to fight and make things work. They really want to make it happen. But I feel like they feel all alone in the world without you. With this Help Me card, there's an element of like desperation. Like they feel like they really need you, and they're really sorry that they screwed up. They feel like they let you down. They feel like they let themselves down. They want to make it happen. So I'm going to look more deeply into this in a Vimeo reading. I'm going to look into what's going to happen between you, what this person wants, what actions they're going to take, and all things like that. So the link to that Vimeo reading is below this video. It's going to be a tarot, oracle, and charm reading. And I really hope this reading has been helpful and resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That notifies you every time I release a new reading. So I really hope to see you over on Vimeo. Thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Unicorn Point Stone. And this is the Cottage Garden playing cards. So what does this person want to happen between you both? You have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Fool, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse. That Ten of Swords was in reverse as well. The Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have We Are Meant to Be. What's going on? Let's flirt. I'm the man. And you open me up to my sensitivity. So what does this person want to happen with you? Well, they're definitely wanting a relationship. They're wanting a reconciliation. They're wanting harmony and peace within a relationship with you. They want to feel confident. They want to feel like the man. They may be someone very traditional. They may want to feel like they're a good provider on all levels, like financially, emotionally. They want to be a good listener, someone you can turn to. They just want to be extremely supportive is what I'm feeling. So the Two of Wands. Some of them, you may be at a physical distance from this person. You may live in different countries, or not necessarily, but there's some kind of distance. They're wanting to bridge the gap. They're thinking about you a lot. Some of them, they want to travel with you. They want to go on vacation. You may have a vacation planned with this person, or a trip to their city or their country or whatever. They're wanting there to be a lot of passion within the connection. They're wanting there to be stability. Some of them, they may feel as though there's certain like blocks or disharmony within the connection. And they're really taking the time to think and plan how to create more harmony. Some of them, they're wanting to broaden their horizons with you. They feel like you're the one where they could do a lot more things in their life. They feel like you could be very supportive of them and their goals and their dreams. And they feel like you could really give them the push, really give them the oomph and the confidence to work on their goals and dreams. So some of them, they may be feeling inspired by you and thinking about how they can be the best version of themselves in terms of going towards their goals and dreams. But definitely some of them, I'm feeling like there's an element of travel or distance between you, and they're thinking of you from afar. They're wanting to bridge the gap. They're wanting to come together with you. So there's the Eight of Wands as well. This is about communication. They want rapid communication. They want movement. Again, this is another card that can literally mean like travel, movement, things like that. But they want stability and a relationship, a firm foundation within your relationship. They're wanting that to ground. In the traditional tarot, it shows 8 wands coming down from the higher realms and taking root in the earth, grounding. And it's an 8. So this person sees you as their soulmate, their twin flame, or a deep soul family member. They see you as a mirror of themselves because there's an infinity symbol. They see you as someone that they could share their life with. And that's why they also feel like your connection can really broaden their horizons in terms of bringing deep fulfillment, having these really amazing experiences together. So both of you may be interested in travel. I just keep getting that message coming through as well. So yeah, this person wants to move forward towards you quickly. If there is a gap between you, they're wanting to just come into oneness with you. They're wanting communication if there's a breakdown or if there's no contact. So yeah, Six of Cups, this is another reconciliation card. This is another soulmate card to me as well. It means someone from your past is returning to your life. So if there has been difficulties, then you're going to return to each other. If you've had past life relationships, this is your soulmate. You're meeting again in this lifetime, coming back together. Some of you may have known each other from childhood, or you may have been friends for a long time. Some of you may have started off as friends and tried to transition the relationship into romance or something like that. There's definitely like a really deep bond. Some of you may not have known each other from childhood, but it's like your inner children know each other because you are soulmates. You know each other from other dimensions and other lifetimes. So there's a lot of healing here. In the traditional tarot, it shows the boy giving a cup full of flowers to a girl. So this person wants to express their emotions, reach out to you, give you the gift of their heart, give you flowers for some of them. And they're just feeling extremely uplifted. They're reminiscing about the past that you shared with each other. They want to take a leap of faith. With the Fool card, they want a brand new beginning, a fresh start with you. They want to trust the universe with this, trust their heart, follow their intuition. In the past, they may have had like their thoughts holding them back, their thoughts like overthinking things, second guessing what their heart was telling them. They had a head versus heart thing going on, but now they want to take a leap of faith. They may have felt like they're losing you and they don't want to lose you. That may have woken them up and now they want to take this leap of faith. And they want harmony to return to your connection. There may be some disharmony, but the storms don't last forever, and they're taking a chance on the connection, even when triggering may be happening. They want to be this King of Pentacles. They want to be stable with you. They want to be a good provider financially. They want to be secure. They want this balanced, firm connection, very grounded, very solid connection with you. They don't want to feel all over the place anymore. They want to know where they stand. They want you to know where you stand. They want you to both stand together, stand strong. And I do feel that sense of traditional in this person. They do want to provide for you in all sorts of ways, and really be supportive, really be there for you. Six of Swords. So whatever difficulties have been going on within your connection, they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to heal that. They're working with you to bring your connection into a brighter future. So yeah, there's been bumps in the roads. There may have been some miscommunication, misunderstandings, triggering, but they're still working. They're still investing solidly within the connection. They're wanting to move you both forward into more happiness, more harmony. So 10 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this triggering has led to some pain coming up. Maybe they felt betrayed, or maybe you felt betrayed in some kind of way. They're wanting to put that right. They're wanting to heal that. They're wanting a new beginning, because 10s is releasing the old to make way for a new beginning. 6 is the number of love. So reconciliation in love, healing anything, any of this kind of painful energy through love, through forgiveness, through trusting their heart. They really are trusting their heart when it comes to this, because they feel like you are meant to be. They feel like you're soulmates. So whatever triggers were coming up, it may have brought up childhood wounds as well. There's a 2 of Swords in reverse. So there may have been confusion within your connection, like, is this connection healthy or is it not? You may have felt this confusion. They may have also felt this confusion. So there may have been this energy of not knowing whether to commit to this further or not. But now this is in reverse. So they've made the decision to commit, to follow their heart, and they're feeling much more brave. They're feeling much more confident. They're trusting the divine with this, because they really do feel that you are the person for them. So 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There may be some difficulties in them being a provider in some kind of way. But they really have these deep aspirations of being that. They may have some financial issues or something like that. But yeah, Spirit is saying for some, they really wanted to provide for you, but you may have not been letting them in. And you may not have realized it. You may have had your reservations about opening up to them. And so they wanted to provide for you, but you may not have been receptive. You may have been stuck in your head. You may have been confused. You may have been thinking, is this healthy for me or not? So take however that resonates. And there's the King of Wands. So they feel deep passion for you. They want this healthy, balanced sexual relationship as well. They want to be a good provider in that sense. I'm the man. They really have these traditions. I feel like this is someone that really wants to do the right thing with you, and be the best version of themselves. But they have 2 kings here, so they're becoming very grounded. We are meant to be. They truly feel that now. They truly believe that. And that's why they're working hard to commit more and put in effort to make your relationship work, make it more harmonious, make it a balance of give and take, clear communication. So what's going on? There has been times of confusion for this person, like I said, and maybe even confusion for you. There may have been a head versus heart, but they're trusting in their intuition, because we have you open me up to my sensitivity. To me, this is the intuition, them seeing the truth, and knowing what is truly good for them. They're realizing that this triggering is, in the long run, ultimately helping them to heal. So let's flirt. There's this flirty energy that's coming into your connection, playfulness, and it's because they're coming out of confusion, because they're feeling so much happier, much more uplifted. Then they want to share that light-hearted energy with you. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of sexual passion here. And yeah, I'm the man. They're feeling confident. You're making them feel like they're a good provider, because you are becoming much more receptive to them. And there's just much more self-esteem on both ends, because you're both trusting in the connection, more trusting in each other, trusting your hearts. So I'm going to look much more deeply into this in a Vimeo reading. I'm going to see what's going to happen between you, what actions this person's going to take, what they want, and all things like that. So I'll leave the link to that Vimeo reading below this video in the description box. I really hope that this reading has helped you and resonated. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That notifies you every time I release a new reading. So I really hope to see you over on Vimeo. Thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 4. And this is the Cerise Pink Cluster Crystal. And this is the Morgan Greer Tarot. So what does this person want to happen between you both? We've also got some messages from the Divine Masculine cards. So you have the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Cups, Justice, the Star, Strength, the 8 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So from the messages from the Divine Masculine cards, you have, I feel insecure. I am good enough. I'm sorry. You're so beautiful. And thank you. So, what does this person want? So they're definitely wanting a relationship with you. There's a lot of cards here to do with the partnership. This is often the marriage card, the twin flame or soulmate card. They're wanting strength and justice to return to your connection. They feel as though they caused some injustice. Or, you know, it could be the other way around. They feel like maybe you created some injustice. So one of you walked away. For the purposes of this reading, I'm going to say that you walked away, but, you know, it could be the other way around. So I feel like some of you walked away from this person because there was some form of injustice, something that they're sorry about, some injustice that was basically caused because they felt insecure. They had insecurities. They may have been holding on too tightly to their comfort zone. But now I feel like they're holding on tightly to your connection. They don't want to let you go. They want a second chance. They're hoping that you've just walked away temporarily in order to gather yourself. They may feel as though you're in a place of confusion. They may feel as though they pushed you away and now you're like, should I hold on to this person or not? I feel like you are hopeful. You are holding on to the connection. You are hoping for a reconciliation. But they want to hold on to you. Whatever's happened, I feel it's forced them to do their shadow work. It may be what they were avoiding in the past. They were avoiding looking into themselves because of their insecurities. They don't love themselves in certain ways. They haven't opened up to you because they're afraid of you would reject them, like they're rejecting themselves as well. But they weren't doing the healing work before. They weren't, able to look inwards. It made them feel too emotionally all over the place. Your connection made them feel emotionally all over the place because you were opening their heart. And that means everything that was blocking them from giving and receiving love and knowing their worth, having the self-love, aligning with the love vibration, all of the blocks standing in the way to that were coming up to the surface in order to be healed and released. But, that can create a tumultuous roller coaster kind of situation emotionally. So this person was trying to hold on to their comfort zone to try and feel a sense of stability. So that's why they were holding back, but they're holding on to your connection. There may be a possessiveness. They may fear that you've walked away and you've met someone else, another Knight of Cups. They may feel, some of you may have literally, someone else came along and they were there for you. They were taking action. They were following through with their promises, and you may actually have this relationship with someone else now. And they feel as though it is a justice because they feel like they treated you badly and there was an injustice in the past. They may feel like you've got justice now. You may be in a relationship with someone who's truly there for you, where it's an equal give and take. But for others of you, this can mean that this person wants to be this Knight of Cups. They want to race in. They want to express their love. They want to open up the visor, take off their mask. Because this person has got a lot of armor on. They've tried to protect themselves throughout their lives. But they do feel deep emotions, deep love. And they do want to express that to you. They do want to be this messenger of love. Or they want to reach out and send you a message. They want you to look up to them. They want to be a confident person when it comes to romance, when it comes to expressing their emotions, because they're wanting this reconciliation. They're wanting this relationship. They see you as their soulmate or their twin flame or something like that. Or they see you as the one for them. They feel, I'm just getting a sense of calmness, deep fulfillment, healing, on a deep energetic level. That's how they feel with you. And they want justice. They want your connection to come into balance. They may have felt as though they couldn't commit to you because they had a lot on their plate, or they had other things in their life that they had to deal with. And there may have been injustice in their life. They may, want this justice in terms of feeling like they're free to have this relationship with you. Someone may have been mistreating them and they felt stuck in that kind of situation. But yeah, like I said, for others, it could be both. They want this with you, but you could have also got with someone else, someone who could follow through and truly deliver. and take action. The Star, they want healing within your connection. They want to be open and vulnerable. They want you to be receptive. They want a balance, a give and take. They feel as though your connection is still present in the higher realms. Like they feel it's an infinite bond, but they want it to ground on the earth still. They want it to take roots. They want you to be together in the 3D. But yeah, they're hoping for healing. They're listening to the divine. There may be divine timing involved here within your connection. They're following the guidance from the divine, from their higher self. They are healing. They're working towards balance and becoming much more secure and confident within themselves so that they can be naked and vulnerable. And I feel like they're trying to put this work into the relationship now. They're trying to express their emotions, which is represented by the water. They want this strength. They want to like tame this self-destructive voice that keeps them questioning or keeps them thinking of worst case scenarios. They're trying to tame that aspect of themselves that's been very self-destructive. The voice within them that's kept them from taking action. The part of them that's really held them back. Just going to draw the curtains. Still. There we go. They want strength. They want the strength of your connection to return. They want you to hold strong and still have faith with them. They want the strength basically to overcome their insecurities and liberate themselves from their thought patterns that kept them stuck. They want to be free from their self-doubt. They want to be free from any kind of karmic situation that's keeping them stuck in an energy which is blocking your connection. They want to cut the ties to the things that aren't serving them. They're investing in your connection. They're working hard behind the scenes. You may not be aware of this. They're planting the seeds. They may be getting frustrated and impatient because they're wanting this union. They're wanting to come together. They may be wanting marriage with you. They're wanting the relationship, the celebration. They're wanting your relationship to move into a higher level of commitment. They're working. It's like they're getting their head down and working, but every now and then they're lifting their head up and looking around. They're observing you. They're like, is it still a possibility that we can be together? Is she still open and receptive to me? This person's like trying to investigate what's going on with you and your life. They may be worried that you're going to meet someone else, even if you haven't. Yeah, I feel insecure. They want you to know that this was the root cause to why they weren't fully able to commit to you in the past. So yeah, I am good enough. This is what they want to feel. This is what they're working towards. Self-esteem and confidence to really take action, really follow through and deliver on their promises. They're saying, I'm sorry because they didn't follow through in the past. They felt like you deserved the best. They felt like they didn't have what it takes to be able to provide you with the best. They see you as someone that's really beautiful. I feel like they've put you on a pedestal. And they feel this deep love because it's green, which is the colour of the heart chakra. And they say thank you. They want you to know that they're so thankful that you've been a part of their life and that you are a part of their life and that you were so considerate and patient and kind and compassionate and all things like that. They want to thank you. They want you to know that you have made a monumental positive impact in their life. So I'm going to look more deeply into how this person's feeling, what they want, what's going to happen between you in a Vimeo reading, and that is going to be a tarot, oracle and charm reading. So the link to the Vimeo is below this video in the description box, and I really hope this reading has resonated with you and that it's been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. That really helps me to grow my channel. And if you do subscribe, please tap the bell icon. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. So I hope to see you over on Vimeo. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.